welcome to Mindset Minder Monday. I'm so thankful for life with endless opportunities to learn, grow, and enjoy. Kristine here. Now, in this series of videos, I'd like to explore my thoughts on mindset. Does it really matter? Why are some people so successful in business and others not so much? This is my version of the story. What we have on the inside will eventually show on the outside. Are you paying attention to what's going on the inside? That is, it is truly important. Now, a seed becomes recognizable when the fruits begin to show. Yes, and the fruits will show for the whole world to see. Now, at this point, if you haven't seen my last video where I talked about how we should examine the fruits that we're seeing in our lives, I suggest that you do so. It will help you understand better what I'm talking about today. The link will be in the description somewhere. Now, true, we cannot change our past, but guess what? Our past can be re-engineered to a grander future. Ask me how. Mindset, reset. First, we've got to identify what the mindset is, right? Our mindsets are deeply held beliefs, many times that we are not even aware of. They are the attitudes, assumptions that we somehow have created about who we are and how the world around us works. And how do mindsets get formed? Through our past experiences, whether they be big or small, knowingly or without knowing. I have one weird example, okay? When I was a child, if your lips are kind of a certain way, I just tend to stay away from you or just, close up in that person's presence. This reaction would have possibly denied me of meaningful relationships that I could have had with those, people. I'm not sure where that came from. Maybe someone with such lips said something mean to me back in the day. Now I don't know. Another example, this time positive. How about my friend Kristine? Back in the days when I was in the university, this guy had an amazing faith. He's an international student and he didn't really have any solid sponsor. That guy still inspires me till today. He always had stories of how his needs were met one way or the other. I was truly intrigued by him, amazed of how someone could just live day to day, just holding on to faith alone. Now imagine having that kind of mindset throughout your entire life. Amazing, right? The good news is, it's never too late to reset our thinking concerning any area of our lives. Step 1, identify what the mindset is. Step 2, consciously replace that mindset by way of daily affirmations. It's not too late to start. Start today. Just start. Embrace the journey that you are on. No more complaining. I had the good fortune of working in the oil and gas sector for over 20 years. But last year, I lost that job. And suddenly I was at risk of losing my home. Plus, I was really sick for a couple of months. I had no plan B. I was devastated and I was scared, with all the uncertainty and COVID, and my son was acting up. Perfect timing, right? So it made everything just heavy on me. But in all of that darkness, somehow, I saw a small ray of light. People held my hand, but I had to find the courage deep within myself, for myself. I held on to whatever fleeting hope I had. A friend reminded me of what I told her when she, was mourning the loss of her own son, that the earlier she opened her heart and moved on, the earlier she would once again feel the gentle ray of sunlight upon her face and warming up her heart once more. I took my advice and it gave me release. I stopped feeling sorry for myself. I embraced the situation I was in. I surrendered. doors began to open. Not pretty doors, but doors nevertheless. Doors that seem to go downwards. Not at all glamorous. In fact, very humbling. But for each of those doors I passed through, I was able to put food on the table. And I was immensely grateful for that. One door led to another. And I'm still walking through those doors. But they are getting more elegant. I got peace. I feel more enthusiastic. And yes, I even look greater, better. Whatever your hands find to do, my friend, pour your whole being in it. It may not be pretty, but you do it pretty damn well. I got the wind in my sail and I know I am going only upward. Some people scratch, a little and they find their talent, they find their treasure. Some other people like us continue to dig deep. We all have greatness in us, folks. But we must continue to move that needle little by little until eventually it snowballs. If I take a cue from nature, it tells me that life is a circle. The sun rises and the sun sets. The seasons come and they go. The good, the bad, and the ugly. We accept all in good faith. According to Nelson Mandela, either I win or I learn. It's all red roses and blue ribbons in the summer of our lives. But what about when we are in the winter? When we are in the valley? What do we do then? Remember that mighty oak tree. It was once a tiny little weeny seed. Just a little shift every day is what it takes, folks. All right, thank you for today joining me here. I hope you can join me next week, Monday, to learn more about mindset and how my journey unfolds. I appreciate all of you that have subscribed. And if you haven't done, I suggest you do so. And remember to hit that notification button so that you know when next I upload a video. Please comment and like if you're watching this on YouTube, and if on Facebook, do likewise. Let me know in the comment section, is there a mindset that you are trying to reset? Until next time, stay focused and beautiful. Bye.